I've always thought that York Review was at its best when we look at the smaller, quirkier towns. And don't get me wrong, I liked Barnsley, Scunthorpe and Huddersfield, but with places like those I could barely scratch the surface in a single day trip. Hedon, however, is a little different. For context, here's the city of Hull along the River Humber, and here's Hedon. I think we're in for a good one today.
Hi, I'm Stuart Morris. I'm cycling to every large town near me in order of ascending distance and rating them, with the end goal of reaching Flamborough. This is York Review.
We set off for Hedon as if we're heading to Hull, and oh my god, look at the quality! This is the time warp setting for my new GoPro, which I got when I noticed that the old action camera I was using had dropped in quality significantly. And this is crazy, why did I wait until episode 46 to invest in a set of proper recording equipment? This is great, but it's going to have the unfortunate effect of making all the old York Review episodes look like trash. How long is this clip? Okay, it's 10 minutes long. It's a full time lapse from York to Pocklington. That seems excessive. Maybe I'll sneak it onto the channel one day, but I feel for now the audience wouldn't appreciate a 10-minute clip being dumped in the middle of a video about, well, Hedon. As the early September sun started to rise, it was looking like I would never reach Pocklington. But then... The road to Hull is one we've travelled many times on this show, and it takes us through many previous episodes. After Pocklington, we move on to Market Weighton. Strong landmark. This is a really special moment for me. This is probably going to be the last time I ever sit on this Market Weighton bench. It's been a York Review staple for so long, but this is actually the last time I'm going to be coming through Market Weighton. It's crazy to think about, really. We're ending on a big note though, because today we're going to Hedon, which is going to be the first time I have ever done over 100 miles in a single day. And that's counting all of York Review, that's counting Lands of Growth. I have never done a 100-mile day before, until, hopefully, today. Next up, we leave Market Weighton behind and briefly pass through the historic town of Beverley. With another landmark town completed, we power on through to the city of Hull. Here we are, back on the River Hull. I accidentally may have left my action camera running in Beverley, so battery on that's gone. But fortunately, we're making these mistakes now, when it doesn't count so much. And I have the backup phone as well, so I'm still going to get some footage. So much industry around here, it's really busy. I'm getting a bad feeling about this place. The approach to Hedon was looking quite dreary. Somehow it seemed even more industrial than Willoughby, my lowest rated town. And as I cycled past these derelict shops, I'm reminded of the fact that I'm yet to score a place with the lowest possible rating on my high scores. Why would Google Maps send me on a 100-mile round trip here, to a place so devoid of day trip potential? As I passed the ornate wooden signs of Hedon, I braced myself for the worst. But that isn't quite what I got. The village of Hedon is the last Tier 5 town on my list, which marks a pretty special occasion. Hedon has actually come up a few times on the show already, as it seems to have a habit of stealing things away from other small villages. A market cross destined for Brands Burton was somehow intercepted by Hedon, and Willoughby Caravans, the pride of Willoughby, was also moved here. I wonder if there's anything else they'll claim is theirs. So first of all, I am absolutely shocked about Hedon. Not 5 minutes away up the street are some of the ugliest, busiest, most industrial roads you'll ever see, and then, out of nowhere, this village just appears. It's fantastic. It's completely shielded from all the nastiness that's around it. I could be in the middle of the Yorkshire Wolds right now, not in the centre of a busy port industry area. people in Hedon are awfully friendly. Within seconds of arriving here, I was talked to by 3 different people. One was an old woman who was complaining how bad the bike parking situation was in Hedon. Another one just said I looked like a fit person for doing all that cycling. And the third person was a drunk-looking man in a shell suit who shouted at me from across the street, came up to me, and then asked him if I sold him tablets. Which I've never done. For many reasons.
After I was falsely ID'd as Hedon's brightly dressed drug dealer, I decided to lay low for a bit, understandably, and went on a quest for lunch.
According to my sources, the best place for food in Hedon is a pub called the Shakespeare, which is just round a few corners. Shakespeare Inn is really nice. Got a lovely beer garden. Plus it helps that it's really sunny and nice today anyway. You know, it's occurred to me that maybe the potential street druggie recognised me from York Review. I mean, I don't know who's watching this show.
But my audience profiling would have to wait, as I was introduced to some classic pub food.
Now, that's what I call good branding.
While I was surprised with how nice Hedon was compared to the surrounding areas, I did start to notice I was struggling for content a bit after lunch. What do you think this statue did to get crucified? It was while I was filming the fronts of randomly chosen buildings that I came across something rather unusual.
You know, you shouldn't go around leaving doors open. Any old weirdo could walk in. Speaking of which, let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can figure out what this building actually is. This area overhead is called the Elizabethan Room. Let's see if I can put my nose in. Some sort of staging area. You can tell because there are lights hanging above it. Oh, pretty cool. It's like a little theatre. I've discovered a staircase. The adventure continues.
It wouldn't be much of a York Review episode without some minor trespassing, and I hadn't seen a building like this before. I was wondering if I'd wandered into some sort of small village trap. I looked into what this building was after I left, and it turns out its true purpose is more dull than any of us could have imagined.
Hello, my name's Graham Stewart. I'm the MP for Beverley and Holderness, and I'm holding a meeting this evening on the Humber flood risk management strategy, and the aim is to make sure that people can understand the proposals being put forward by the Environment Agency on behalf of the government.
Local politics aside, Alexandra Hall is a community centre which has hosted some fun events, including Hed-fest. This event has been documented by the Hedon Museum channel and features long fancy dress parades, various stalls, this thing, and also live music around the village, like this performance from Black Kez. Actually, the quality of this video is quite poor. You can't even see that one of them's playing a washboard. I'm going to swap out the visual with this higher quality gig that was done in a different place. Oh no, wait! I have an idea.
My baby, let me go and show this war. Hey, that's all about Tom Cruise. No mention anyway.
So I've done a lap of Hedon, and it's nice, it's a nice place, but I don't really know what else to say. I was kind of hoping I'd see the market cross that was taken from Brands Burton, but I don't really know what that would look like, and it's not really the sort of thing you can Google. Keep my eyes peeled. There's a few more places I want to see yet before I go.
After I explored the town, I wandered out to the park. It turns out there's something very mysterious going on in Hedon, and the locals are concerned.
In August 2019, the village of Hedon was in a buzz. There was a mysterious noise that was heard emanating over the area. It was recorded by a microphone and uploaded onto YouTube, and it sounded like this. Is that it? Am I seriously doing a segment on this? It sounds like traffic to me. But maybe I'm just woefully misinformed. One of the best things that I like about this video is in the comments section. There's the paranormal YouTube channel. It really wants to try and get some attention. It says, oh, I'll let you put it on my channel, but I need you to give me some more information, blah, 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 blah. And the original author just does not care. And I absolutely love the damning response they gave him back. As far as I'm aware, it's still an open mystery, so I have some smart people watching York Review. If you can figure out what that noise is and let them know, I'm sure they'll be very grateful. And tell them I sent you. Oof, you know, I think I've got all the content I'm going to get from the town centre. There's still one more thing that's been lurking out there that true York Review fans know that I have to check out.
I cycle back out to the barren industrial landscape surrounding Hedon in search of a treasure which was stolen long ago.
Well, we finally did it. It only took 20 episodes, but we have finally found Willoughby caravans.
In episode 24, I made a big deal about the fact that the only interesting thing in Willoughby was its caravan factory, and that even that was no longer based there. With its prized possession in the hands of another town, Willoughby crashed to the lowest occupied spot on the York Review rating system, a feat which has never been topped.
That's a quite idyllic spot here, right next to the AAK factory and the port of Hull. It's really hard to believe that something like a caravan, which brings joy to so many people, could start its life in such a quite an ugly part of Hull. But I guess it's the price you pay when you want to be shipping all over the place. I wonder if there's any way I could get into this place. Or at least see one caravan. That's my goal. Check it out. Oh, they're actually quite big caravans. Now, if Willoughby owns all of this stretch of land, then it's a huge company. Seriously big. It's not been a short cycle to get to here from the headquarters.
Now that I'd squeezed the final drop of content out of Hedon, I returned to its beacon to deliver my verdict.
Hedon is a surprisingly nice area, and the fact that it's surrounded by all that industrial noise and carnage just makes it seem even nicer by comparison. Having said that, I'd struggle to recommend it as a place for a day out, mainly because I couldn't say, oh, come to Hedon to see the something, or to do the something else. There's not really a tourist draw here. And while I do like the place, and this will seem harsh, I have no choice but to give Hedon a You're out of Yorkshire. Works.
Let me make one thing clear. You have not summoned me. I have only come in the hopes that my being here will let you finally put an end to this show.
Well, I didn't call you here to stop York Review.
Then goodbye.
Wait! I want to help you!
Help me?
You said you had unfinished business, that you needed to visit one more place in Yorkshire. Well, what if I could help you do that?
You think I haven't tried that? 100 times, 1,000 times? What do you think I've been doing all these years?
I'm sorry?
I can only travel to places I've already been. which is all of Yorkshire, except the one place I need to be.
And where is that?
You already know.
Surely not. Flamborough? Well, what if I could help you get there? What if I don't know, dug up your body and dragged you over the border?
There's nothing left of my body now, lad. Worm have come and ate me up. Not that it matters anyway, my spirit's bound to my journal.
You stashed it in a tree on the way to Flamborough, didn't you? Will it still be there?
Yes, but Yorkshire's shifted a lot since then. These days it's closer to Rotherham.
That's where I'm going next.
I don't like this one bit, lad. There are far too many coincidences here. You're telling me that my doppelganger just waltzes into Yorkshire, attempts an identical survey to me, unprompted, and now his final two destinations align perfectly to free me from this curse?
I guess so.
No, lad. This is a trap. Yorkshire's trying to trick you into finishing. If you attempt Rotherham or Flamborough, it'll be the last cycle you ever take.
I don't believe that. What's happened to you is tragic. But that doesn't mean that the concept of Yorkshire itself is conspiring against you. A county can't be out to get you.
You're not from round here, are you?
What's that got to do with anything?
You're from Lancashire.
Well, Greater Manchester, technically.
Which, historically, is Lancashire.
So?
Maybe I've been looking at this the wrong way. These coincidences. Maybe it's not Yorkshire. You're from Lancashire. The blood in your veins has fought Yorkshire for centuries. Maybe you're immune. This explains everything.
It does?
You might just be in a unique position to put an end to this curse once and for all.
So, will you let me help you?
Yes. But listen, lad, Yorkshire's not going to make this easy for either of us. There are still going to be challenges getting this book.
I'm still willing to try. I'll go to Rotherham, I'll find the journal tree, and get you to Flamborough.
Okay then. I wish you the best of luck.
Wait, who's the Lancashireman?
I genuinely have no idea.
I won't let you down.